So hello everybody, welcome back. I hope that you like this video and that you find it helpful somehow. And anyway, it's a bit weird the lighting today, but anyway. So grab your coffee, and if you wanted to share with me, we'll add links for that down below. And if you wanted to help me out, you can also send an Amazon gift card through Amazon.com, as in the Amazon from the US. And I have some books in Gumroad if you wanted to take a look at those. And right now I'm going to be talking to you about changes in the channel again. Yes, I know it's a lot, but it's me, so please bear with me. So anyway, so I better get up and walk, I think. And so here's the thing. I have been going through a lot lately, not only because of all of the things that are happening with the power, things that are happening in the political system in my country. As in, we are going to have elections soon, and so. And then I also have other issues for my family, and then I have other issues with all kinds of things, and so. So yeah, it's a lot on my plate, and so I was talking to a friend. I told him a lot of things that were happening, and he said, "Okay, so not one coffee, but like 10." And then I'm like, "Yeah, sorry about that." And then he said, "No problem. It's always good to see, a Jupiterian like you." And I'm like, "Okay, so next time we'll take the coffee or the tea, at your planet Neptune. It's farther away, so it's probably not going to be as easy to get to Jupiter, but anyway. Well, let's just share, in your planet next time." And then he said, "Cool. I'll let you know when somebody is able to sell us the ticket. It's not going to be easy leaving Venezuela." And then I said, yeah, right. So anyway, then I told him about the channel, right? I told him about everything that was going on, like I said. And then he just looked at me and said, "Okay, so I have a question for you. Yeah, why do you have 1,400 videos or something like that?" And then I'm like, "Well, because I'm doing videos." And then he said, "No, what I mean is, why do you have so much?" And then I'm like, "Ah, what do you mean?" And then he said, "Look, seriously, I just want to ask, what happened to your channel in terms of having only one word to describe it?" And then I'm like, "Teaching." And then he said, "No, think of another one." And then I spent a little bit of time doing that. And then he said, "Okay, I'll give you another coffee, a coffee time so that you can think." And then I'm like, "Alright. Not easy to describe me in one word, right?" No. And then he said, "Okay, so maybe two." And then I'm like, "Okay, maybe three, but no more." And then I was like, "Oh, okay. So he asked me to take a look at the channel again. And he said, "Okay, so three words." And then I'm like, "Okay." Or three categories. And then I'm like, "Okay." So at the end of the conversation, kind of like the scolding process, I got the answer, which was three topics or three major areas, or sort of speak. I have more, but I had to pick three. So if this wasn't in your category of thinking, then I don't know what to tell you. But this was the best of my answers. The first one was going to be atheism. This is a concept that I created because it wasn't even on the radar of things or whatever, and that is because I'm a maniac about EDCs. And so, since I'm a maniac about EDCs, of course I have to talk to you about EDCs, because you have an EDC because you're going to face EDCs. And so, everyday threats and inconveniences. And so, then he said, "Okay, that one is cool. I think anybody can get that one. Everybody understands that every day there are threats and there are inconveniences that you are going to face every single time that you step out of your door, and even when you step inside your own house. So yes, that one is okay. The second one is imological processes or imologic beings or imologic. And then he said, okay, what? Another concept. And then I'm like, yeah, my concept also. Because this one doesn't exist either. So Yahoo! Welcome to my world. I create things that that do not exist. So yeah, no wonder I'm a ghost kind of thing. So then he said, what is that? And then I said, well, the process about your own energy and then your emotion and then your logic, which people happen to think that they see the opposite of that process. And then he said, you know how you have an expectation and then you crash against reality? Oh, okay, that one I get. That one I get. And then I said, well, you crash against reality because you are going the wrong way. Kind of like that. And then he said, you are going to have a lot of problems with that topic, because I'm guessing that you will have a lot of people that will just kind of misinterpret you or hate you or something, because that one seems like an interracial, an intergalactic kind of topic. And then I'm like, yeah, okay, never mind. Just, okay, second word. And the third one, then I said, pesos. And then he said, new one. And then I said, yeah, not Jesus, but pesos. Yeah. Okay. So what is that? And then I said, well, the personal experience survival schooling thing. And then he said, okay, you mean your experiences and your weirdness and you being a Jupiterian in a terrestrial thing. So yes, I get it. So it's kind of like you being an alien in here. And then, as a fellow, I don't know how to call it, but a fellow alien from another planet, that is even farther away from you, then I get it. So don't worry about it. I think people will get it. You are not necessarily a normal Martian or a normal Venusian, which is the regular people that are from here. So anyway, I think that they will get it. Somehow, it's also going to bring you a little bit of trouble, because not everybody will understand that, the way Jupiterians are or think or whatever it is. And then I'm like, right. So, well, congratulations, you just got 3 major topics invested into one. So what is the main one? And I said, adulting! Finally, I got it. After a while, I got it. Adulting, my channel is about adulting. And then he said, right, that is not going to be a very popular topic. I mean, who the hell wants to become an adult? And then I said, I guess no one. And then he said, right, I guess that's why you are having trouble. So I'm going to give you 2 advices. The first one is delete the entire channel and start over. Serious to God, you want me to do what? What kind of advice is that? And then he said, well, okay, never mind. So the second one is, then he said, I'm being serious here. Delete 2 of the 3 words out of your channel entirely and pick one and stick to that one, and then create another channel for the second one and create a third channel for the third one. That way, people can know whether they are talking about your things, as in they like you because it's you, or they are talking about the you crashing against reality thing, which is a topic that it is too hard, quite frankly, because who the hell wants to know that they're going to crash against reality and have like a meltdown, and then you will have all kinds of internal things like you fighting with ghosts and things that do not exist but they are there, and no, hell no. I mean, serious to God, you are picking topics that are, oh my God. I mean, serious to God, we play games just because we want to escape reality, and you want to tell people how the hell to face reality in another way. so that they can actually make it through, like if it was a game, but it's not a game. So no, 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 no. That's just no. Seriously, God, that's why I think you're having trouble. And then I said, yeah, I know, I'm not very popular, right? But but then he said, okay, so what are you going to do? And then I said, okay, I'll pick one. I'm going to pick Etis because since I'm a maniac about EDCs and the thing that started the channel was the EDCs, then let's stick to that. EDCs are meant for facing your Etis, and if you don't have a good EDC, then you're probably going to have a harder time dealing with the Etis, and so you want to face the Etis and you want to know what the hell. So that one, I'm picking that one. And then he said, well, then delete everything else and start over. And then I said, okay. Okay. I mean, come on. And then, he said, look, you already deleted a lot of Etis reproduction list. I remember that you were almost like crying when you deleted almost 100 videos or something like that, or 200 videos that you told me last time. So deleting, I don't know, let's say that it's 2/3. So let's say that you're going to delete 800 videos or 900 videos or maybe more or less, but it's not going to be that hard. Come on. And then I said, okay. And I did that. Yes, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that I had to delete all of the videos about dealing with the hikikomori and everything else. Sorry about that. I got interrupted and now I'm inside my house because I have another family emergency and things like this. So anyway, point being, I'm going to continue with the channel, but only with the Etis. Everything else, I will redo the channels and I will let you know as soon as I make new changes or whatever it is. So thank you for your support and thank you for staying tuned, and I will see you again soon.